attacks, then he can hit with the opposite element to do basically a fresh counterattack and continue the combo. He is a very combo, because it looks like we got blocking V skill 2 on deck. He's a very skill-intensive character. I love him a lot, but it's a little frustrating to see him used sometimes, just because you know that he has so much to offer.
And we saw *3lastDragon use Gil last week with that V skill 2 block, and I mean, he was on point with it. He was getting punishes that should not exist in this game because parry is not a thing in this game, except for Gil.
But you've got a few characters, but you're absolutely right that Gil kind of plays with different rules with his parry.
Round 2. Fight.
If you're picking V skill 2 with Gil, rather, you're definitely telling your opponent that you know his moves and you're going to take advantage of that.
Yeah, and we certainly saw that last week. He was ready to go on it. Alright, the good buffer from Espada on the with the Tatsu there.
Espada being a little more conservative, trying to go in when he can.
Oh, gonna get
I think *3lastDragon made a little bit too much. Oh, looks like we skipped ahead. Looks like iThrow Espada did win that last match. Looks like we had a little bit of catching up to do.
Oh, yeah, that tackle is pretty minus, and Seth's gonna be able to get a lot off that.
I forget what Seth gets off of V skill 1 from Gil.
It is whatever. If Gil's version is not called Violent Knee Drop, it's whatever the equivalent of that is. Alright, just gonna delay to get up and wake up with buttons. And that, oh, too far away for the continuation. But a long way back for iThrow here.
We still got V skill, and just the cross-up knee.
Yeah, what a late cross-up button there.
I will say that most skills tend to use V-Trigger 2, *3lastDragon using V-Trigger 1 with Flame. It's my personal favorite V-Trigger to use, but I know why it's not the preferred.
Big jump in. There's the fire.
Retribution. My favorite throw in the game.
So since I believe the Retribution, if the ice hit is the one that causes Retribution, it does more stun, and fire on Retribution will do more damage.
I believe it's similar to that. I think that just in general, his fire moves do more damage than their ice counterparts, but the ice counterparts do more stun. Because if you'll notice, every special he has, except for the Moonsault, has a fire and an ice burst.
Good stuff from iThrow. The V-Trigger taking it back, just fishing with that one crouch forward, enough to end it.
He's got to be careful though. *3lastDragon's sitting on full bar.
Oh, smart stuff. He's skilling through the fireball.
Ooh, good blocking.
I'm telling you, *3lastDragon came ready with that V-Skill last week, and he's got it again this week.
You got him, man.
Oh,
ooh,
yeah, I could kind of see that walk under coming, so smart stuff by iThrow. And here we go, more Retribution.
Oh, he missed it.
I think actually *3lastDragon uses that tackle to close the distance and kind of get maybe a meaty button. We saw him do that last week too.
So the attributes of his flame attacks change when he has his V-Trigger activated. Either V-Trigger for Gil enables him his fireballs of the specific element to create that element that allows retribution. Normally he only is able to do it with the EX versions of those moves.